It's the final day of USC's 2023 spring camp, and this is Quick Hits with Keely, presented by SmartStop Self Storage. USC's spring game featured competitive action on both sides of the ball, which head coach Lincoln Riley believes is an accurate reflection of how the team practiced throughout camp.
I told the team after that was a very fitting end to our spring, because I would say that's in a lot of ways kind of what our spring has looked like in terms of kind of competitive down to the wire, and most days have been like that. And that's, I think a lot of my excitement comes from just from in the past, like looking back, some of the better teams that I've had a chance to be a part of, that's what it was like the majority of the time. Like every day was a battle.
Riley highlighted that depth is one of the main reasons why USC has raised its competition level this spring, especially when it comes to the team's front seven.
The body types, some of the size, especially at the line of scrimmage, some of the competitive depth that at a lot of these positions is very different, and in a much positive way. There's just more talent. There's more competition. I mean, every one of those skill spots across the board, like, you got to be able to play. But they're making each other better, and they're obviously creating a lot of competition, which is very healthy.
One of the obvious benefits of year two is building on what you started in year one. Riley shared how the team is able to do so much more now that a strong foundation is already in place.
Last year, we're just teaching the base, like day one things. We're teaching them not just a playbook, but like how to practice. Like, this is actually like, yes, we hit, like we compete. Like every day that they say, lets us have pads on, we are going to be in full pads and we are going to knock the hell out of each other. Like it's the only way you get better playing football. And this year, like, the guys didn't even ask what the dress was. Like, they know, like, if it's not a shorts day, we're in full pads and we're going. And so just the little things that maybe year one, you have to spend so much time on, there's a little less of that.
A year of experience has also helped USC's defense. Riley highlighted how the Trojans are playing with much more confidence in 2023.
The continuity of having some of the same coaches, obviously defensive staff other than Greg is exactly the same system. You see year two, some of these guys start to take off, and all of a sudden, not everything's so new for them. They start to get settled in and they start to play faster and more confident and more of a playmaking attitude within that scheme because there is that familiarity.
Though USC has made noticeable improvement this spring, the job is never finished for head coach Lincoln Riley and his program.
Obviously, this team has a lot of work in front of us, a lot that we got to get better at. Our mentality this entire spring has been to take the standard that was established in year one and really go do something with it, and really try to push it to another level. And we've raised the standards for our guys in every part of the program to help achieve that, and I think by and large part these guys have done a good job.
That's going to wrap it up for USC Spring Camp and Quick Hits with Keely. Stay tuned for more action this fall.